Hey everybody, it's me, Alan Spiro, your team leader again, coming to you today from our training room here at the Keller Wiliams Boynton Beach office. I hope you recognize it. If you don't recognize where we're coming from, then maybe you should come into training a little bit more. If you don't know how to get here, give us a call, we'll get you some directions. Coming to you here because this is really the hub of our success, and I've got some great success to share with you today. We've had a phenomenal 2 weeks around here since our last video. Can you believe it's been 2 weeks already? I know, it seems just like yesterday that you get these. We've had some great training classes, highlighted last week by Jackie Ellis's Seller Mastery class, where she taught for 8 straight hours everything there is to know about listings and sellers. It was phenomenal. It was packed. I hope you got a lot out of it. I know we got some great information. We got some great feedback about it. Nancy Cavanaugh gave a class last week on farming, and she followed that class. The gentleman from Hobbs Herder came and taught us all about marketing ourselves and branding ourselves. So it was a perfect complement. Nancy's farming and the branding, both talking about how to get your name out there and how to build your brand. Both great classes. I hope those of you who came got a lot out of both of them. Look for more in the future about branding. And then this week was also highlighted by Camp 443 that Nolan Wilson, our productivity coach, was teaching down in Boca. Our new agents were attending it and talking about our new agents. Again, help me welcome Brittany Johnston, John Reyes, Nikolai Abdul, and Shauna McKendrick. Most of them are new to real estate, but they are our future cappers. All 4 of them are phenomenal people, and I know you're going to look forward to meeting them and getting to know them and helping them out in their careers. This week, the training gets even better. Let me share with you some of the great things we've got going on this coming week. On Monday, I am hosting our Mastermind Monday sessions. This week, last week it was about from the new people up to $1 million. This week, it's $1 million to $2 million producers in 2009, where we're going to sit together and share our challenges and successes with each other so we get to learn from each other. Those of you who fall into that category got personal invitations from me. I hope to see most of you there. On Tuesday, and that's at noon on Monday, bring your brown bag lunch. We're just going to sit around casually, eat some lunch, and talk about business. And then Tuesday, Tom McGillicuddy, our director of our commercial division, is going to share some commercial tips with you. That's at 1 o'clock. On Wednesday, the big day, Wednesday is our team meeting day, our monthly team meeting, 1 o'clock right here in the training center. We've got some great things to share with you, some great education, some great cultural things. So come and join us at 1 o'clock on Wednesday. Thursday, Elaine Forgy is going to host our scripts and dialogues about for sale by owners. How do you win over those for sale by owners, and how do you handle objections? We put scripts and dialogues on the calendar pretty much every Thursday this month because you asked for it on the education survey that we put out. This past week, Brian Perry did a great class on scripts and dialogues for expired listings. There were only 2 people here. I was expecting to see more because expired listings are huge in this market. And it went for an hour and a half, and those 2 people, you know who you are, got a lot of information out of it. Brian said it was a great class, and so did those 2 people. I hope more people come because knowing your scripts and dialogues are all what is going to make you successful. On Friday, so that's at Thursday at 1 o'clock. On Friday at noon, come join Richard Bass, our broker, who's going to be sharing some statistics with you, understanding the market through those statistics. It makes you the expert in the market. It's always a great class. Come and join Richard and I as we go through some stats. And then Friday afternoon, put on your dancing shoes. The WCR, the Women's Council of Realtors, is hosting a dance-a-thon down in Boca Raton. I know there's a couple of people here who are going to be donning the dancing shoes and the dancing attire, and are going to be dancing the night away, probably drinking also, but that'll just make the dancing more fun to watch. Personally, I'm just going to watch people. And obviously make fun of them, which is what I do the best. Because if I was dancing, we know the shoe would be on the other foot, no pun intended. Anyway, moving on. If you have questions about that, either ask Donna or Amy Stark from American Fidelity Title. That's the great education this coming week. I hope to see you all there. What's it time for now? Oh, I know what it's time for. It is time for, I hope I can work the editing button on this. Here we go. You know what it's time for. What? It's time for, no. I promise you that within the next 6 months, 8 months, we'll have that down pat. Sorry about that. Let me tell you something good. In fact, I'm going to change that tune to tell me something great. It has been phenomenally great around here, if I can use that expression. Let's start with our cappers. 2 brand new cappers. Not brand new, but 2 cappers in January and February. Jackie Ellis capped in January. Rich Bachman capped this past week in February. Rich's anniversary date, by the way, is in July, so Rich gets 5 months of 100% commissions. Congratulations, Jackie, who caps every year, as does Rich Bachman every single year. Congratulations to both of you. Let's continue on with our great news about our profits. Last January 2009, this market center lost $20,000, over $20,000. That's not the great news. The great news is that this January, this market center made over $7,000 in profits, a shift of $27,000 in profits. Phenomenal. That's our highest January in 4 years. Congratulations. Even more important, what that means for you is that when we don't have profits, we don't share our profits. There are no profits to share. This month, we shared over $2,300 back to our agents as part of the profit sharing system. Congratulations to all of you. February, which also is usually a pretty bad month for us around here, is looking great again. It definitely looks like we're going to make a profit, which means we're going to share even more profit more profit through our profit sharing system back to our agents. Talking with Lisa True about why this is all happening, we all firmly believe that it's the education, the coaching that both Nolan and I are doing. The BOLD program is really kicking into gear. Whether you sat through BOLD or not, come sit through training, come continue coaching with me, continue coaching with Nolan, and you're going to have phenomenal months. Trust me, it's working for everybody else. If it's not working for you, figure out why it's not working and get involved again. Congratulations and thank you for all of you who did have deals in January and December, who's making this such a phenomenal year so far. Thank you for plugging away and for being so successful. The past 2 weeks, here's even more great news. 19 listings over $3 million and 25 contracts over $5 million. Just real briefly, the listings. Iris Carcenti took 2. Jackie Ellis' team took 2. Stacy Summers took 2. The True Group took 2. John Lennon took 2. Karen Oates took 1. Tamla Stobbs took 2. Laura Shearer took 1. Billy Howell, 3 new listings. The Gold Group and Susan Doyle all had 1 new listing in the past 2 weeks. Contracts, here we go. Leslie Reamer and Pam Miller had a contract. Patty Blyer had a contract. Todd Rakowski, Elaine Forgy, Susan Doyle all had a contract. John Lennon had 2 new contracts. George Piankowski put in another contract. Sherry Paul had a contract. Iris Carcenti had 4 new contracts in the past 2 weeks. The True Group, 3 new contracts. Lori Shearer had 1. The Joe and Larry Lefkowitz team had 2 new contracts. Jackie Ellis' team had 1 new contract. Yvonne Westerman, 4 new contracts. And the Gold Group had 2 new contracts, including 1. Steve Shore wrote a contract for $1.3 million. Congratulations, everybody. That just means February, March, April, May are going to be phenomenal months around here, and hopefully for all of you. Couple more things. Outfront Magazine. I don't know if you can see that. I don't have a photographer. That's Outfront Magazine. It's in your mailboxes now. This is one of the best publications that Keller Williams puts out. It's a great magazine. It's highlighted by articles and columns by our CEO, Mark Willis, Gary Keller, some top agents around the country about what they're doing to be successful. I highlighted one of them. Here's a great article this month if you haven't seen it already. It says, Handling Tense Situations. Angry clients are, and this is just the subheading, I'm not reading the whole article. Angry clients are an inevitable byproduct of being in business. Any of you have any angry clients? How you handle these situations can make all the difference between strengthening the relationship and ending up in court. Read this article. Read how to strengthen relationships and not end up in court. Read this entire magazine. It'll take you a half hour, 45 minutes. It's filled with some great stuff. It's only going to help your business. We should be thankful that KW puts out a magazine like this every 2 months. It's in your mailboxes now. Go check it out. Lastly, I'm having a lot of great recruiting, attraction interviews over the past couple of weeks because of names that you're giving me. Thank you very much. For those of you who are not, and those of you who are, just ask yourself, who do you know that can benefit from the education and culture that we have here at Keller Williams Boynton Beach? Who needs what we're teaching? Who needs coaching? Who needs a culture of sharing and caring about each other? There's a lot of agents out there that are not getting that. Keller Williams is very special. I hope you feel that way. Think about who you know that could really benefit from what we do have around here. Give me their names. I will call them on your behalf. We'll get them in here to talk to me. We'll get them in here to come to our educational events. And the next thing you know, they'll be in your profit-sharing tree, and you're going to be helping their lives. That's it. Have a great weekend. It's Super Bowl weekend. Go Jets. Oh, sorry, not go Jets. Go Colts or who are those guys? The New Orleans. Hey, we're going to a family reunion in New Orleans. Unbelievable. See you next week for our training classes, for the team meeting on Wednesday. Have a great, productive, and safe week. Take care, everybody.